In this video, I want to discuss how political stability boosts foreign investments. How political stability boosts or enhances or attracts foreign investments. Political stability plays a crucial role in attracting foreign investment by creating predictable, secure, and a favorable environment for investors. So below are the key ways political stability influences foreign investment. Number one here is risk mitigation. Risk mitigation. So in this aspect, there is a predictable environment. So political stability reduces the risk of abrupt changes in laws, regulations, or leadership, which can affect business operations and investment in general. So foreign investors prefer stable governments that maintains consistent policies. There's some legal and regulatory assurance. Legal and regulatory assurance. A stable political system ensures that the rule of law is upheld. Contracts are enforceable, and property rights are protected, and as well as other relevant factors that constitute regulatory assurance, and this would kind of ginger confidence, greater confidence in investors, both domestic and even foreign investors alike. Number two is confidence in long-term planning. Confidence in long-term planning. So in this case, you could maintain a decent long-term investment horizon. Political stability enables investors to plan for the long term, without fear of sudden shifts in policy, which may disrupt business strategies and as well as revenue expectations. And there's infrastructure development. Stable political environment is more likely to invest in infrastructure and other long-term economic incentives or initiatives, benefiting foreign investors by improving the overall business climates. Number three is economic growth and development. Economic growth and development. So in this aspect, we have supportive economic policy. Supportive economic policies. So political stability. Countries that are politically stable, they tend to kind of implement pro-business policies that encourages growth, such as tax incentives, subsidies, and maybe other trade agreements, making them more attractive to foreign investors. There's reduced taxes. There's an incentive that encourages investors to come in and even maintain them for the long run. You see. So you have stable macroeconomic environments. Stable macroeconomic environments. So a steady political landscape is typically associated with better, control over inflation, over currency exchange rates, and fiscal policies from the central bank, which reduces which help to reduce economic uncertainties and enhance investment attractiveness. Number four is attractive regulatory framework. Attractive regulatory framework. So in this context, you have clear regulation. Clear regulations Political stability ensures that businesses, you know, are, business regulations are clear, they are clear cut, they are transparent, and unlikely to change abruptly, creating a level playing field for both local and foreign investors alike. Not only that, there's a protection of foreign investments. Protection of foreign investment. A stable political, climate often leads to establishment of bilateral investment treaties and agreements, and a protection against expropriation, reassuring foreign investors about the security of their investment. There's no fear that your investment will be, could be nationalized. There's no fear that you'll not be able to repatriate your profit back to your home country. All those fears are not really there because of you know uh, the clearly stated regulations in in these in these in the economy concern. There's a protection of foreign investment. I've just spoken about that. Number 5 is a reduction in social unrest and conflict. Reduction in social unrest and conflict. You discover that in this particular context, there's fewer disruptions. We can't avoid disruption completely, but they are quite few and far between. So countries with political stability experience, fewer strike, civil unrest. You don't have demonstrations and riots here and there. We have you know, less, violence or conflicts, which could disrupt business and operations and other foreign investment. There's a stable environment, it's a peaceful environment, an environment that will encourage, businesses to actually, grow and thrive. Then you have stable workforce, stable workforce. A stable political environment contributes to social peace, which in turn leads to a stable and a productive workforce, which are which is a key it's a key factor for companies looking to invest in new markets. Stable environment, stable and productive workforce, and a peaceful climate generally. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel. If you've not done that, you could as well share this video and make a comment in the comment section. Number 6 is access to international capital. Access to international capital. So in this regards, there's that increased credit worthiness. Credit worthiness. So politically stable countries are perceived as less risky, leading to lower borrowing cost and easier access to international, capital. So investors are more likely to fund projects in countries where political stability suggests a lower risk of fear of default, or financial instability. Number 7 is positive perception and global reputation. Positive perception and global reputation. So in this case, we talk about, we consider global investment appeal. Global investment appeal. A stable political system improves a country's global image, making it more attractive to international investors who seek stability and who seek stability in their investment portfolios. And not only that, there's a foreign diplomacy and a trade relations. Foreign diplomacy and trade relations. So political stability enhances a country's stability to form and maintain diplomatic and trade relationships. Opening up access to new markets and investment opportunities. The number 8 is infrastructure and public services. infrastructure and public services. There's a sustained infrastructure projects. Political stability supports a continued investment in infrastructure, such as transportation, communication and energy, all of which are critical for the success of foreign investments. There is government support. Stable government are more likely to offer incentives that supports services for foreign investors, such as special economic zones, free trade zones, or investment and promotion agencies. Number 9 is impact of instability. Political instability deterrent. Political instability deterrent. So in this context, in contrast, countries experiencing political instability, such as frequent changes in government, corruption or political violence, are less attractive to foreign investors, due to their high, level of risk, and so in that case, you could there's it could attract investor flights. Instability can lead to capital flights where foreign investors you know, pull out of the country, or they may reduce overall investment, in that particular country, and that could lead to a weakened economy. It could cause the economy to weaken, and it will dampen the economic growth of the country concerned. So for a country to do well, financially, that the country needs to, maintain political stability that will attract foreign investors and then boost the overall economy.